There are some strange events happening in the sky right now, but it doesn't just stop there. Because at the exact same time, something is happening beneath us. Events around the world are escalating.
It was taken by a technician at Mount Washington Observatory.
Some people believe we're seeing a portal forming over this mountain, a kind of atmospheric doorway that shows up right before major events. But scientists say it's simply a lenticular cloud, a rare weather formation that looks almost too perfect to be natural. Whatever it is, people are watching closely because clouds like this are showing up in more places than ever before. Places that haven't had eruptions for thousands of years are now starting to occur in multiple locations all across the month of November. But what is really going on? And that's what we're going to investigate today as we put connections together that nobody has before. And what's happening beneath us could be showing us deeper signs of what's happening in the skies above us.
Huge blast this morning. And it's not the camera adjusting either. This doesn't happen every day. See, I went forward and it's not doing it, so it's definitely not the camera.
There's two real possible scenarios here. On November 5th, a very bright meteor or bolide that was a part of the Taurate meteor shower was streaking across the sky. Eyewitnesses from Ohio, Wisconsin, South Carolina reported seeing this bright streak happen across the sky. So that could cause the flash and boom that he heard in the atmosphere. Now, the second scenario here could be that it was a seismic event, an earthquake that had seismic airwaves travel all the way across the atmosphere. And because we've been having this really powerful, intense energy, this is definitely a scenario. But what if there's actually something else going on in our skies that we don't know about? The same exact night, a local in California captured something on camera.
Am I sitting out here, you guys? That just came, okay? They are coming out of the trees. This is another one. Look at this shit. I just caught on video one popping out of the same area. And then I seen another one pop up. I am trying to tell you guys, these are light beings that are in these trees.
She's claiming that this is light beings, but I'm not sure that that's the case. How do we know what's really behind this? Let's take a deeper look.
And you are seeing it because I'm going to show you the video. Look at that. You guys, this is not just a light coming through from like the street lights, okay? This is an actual orb in the tree. Oh my God. This is like the second one. And then there was another one that came out of nowhere. Like, you guys, look. It keeps going into existence and then back out of existence. Look at that. Look at that. You tell me what kind of aircraft is going to navigate that low like that.
That is interesting that it was just in that little area right there. A drone would have to like move or hover a little bit, and any aircraft that small, is this some type of government craft or is this some type of plasma beam? As I said, that I see something go by me. When I look at the replay, I'm like, I was looking around for like a bug. It's not bugs or anything in here, and it dissipated. Like thinking like, is this a sign or something while I'm doing a video? Okay, that just got me a little rattled, but the signs are here. When the shift on Earth happens, it doesn't just happen above, it happens below. It's rising beneath us, but this time, it's alive.
It's not so much the size of these aftershocks, but it's the volume.
As earthquakes and seismic activity expand, the The sounds you heard didn't come from an ordinary quake. And here's the part that no one is talking about. It only makes noise there when something is moving beneath there. And scientists admit they don't fully understand what's down there.
During their operations below 13,000 feet in the Mariana Trench, the science team have gathered footage of even stranger animals.
Said this is exciting find because they suspect that these actual sites is where primordial life originated at. We're talking thousands of years old life, way before we were even here. Deep beneath the Pacific, this area has been shrouded in mystery for years. But are we about to see something awaken as the activity starts to peak in areas So historically, when we see activity like this, something else starts to arrive around the volcanoes with these energy spikes that comes into our world. And at Popocatépetl, Mexico's volcano, something is already happening. But the big question is, why is it happening? And when we take a closer look, what do you see? We have these long tic-tac looking objects coming out of the volcano, and it was like more than 12, 13, 14, it was a lot of them, with a small object in the background just sitting there. As this activity starts to come into the world though, there's something that has an effect on this coming into the world. There's claims that frequency changing in our world at intensity affects these type of objects. And it looks like they came out of the volcano. That's the question. This is from the actual volcano observatory's footage. So that clip where either UFOs or some type of craft are coming out of there. There is another thing that happened this same period, because a frequency started to come in that was measured on the 19th. That happened to be during the same time that the UAF was installing its new LiDAR system, and at the same time doing an experiment in the atmosphere. I'm not saying that they had anything to do with this, but it happens to be around the same time. Their atmospheric research started on the 17th. And this strange signal happened to show up on the 19th.
I went to sleep and woke up. Some kind of crazy signal coming in. I don't know how long it's been coming in. But normal meteors are coming in beside it. I don't know what's causing it.
So a lot of people believe this could have came from 3-Eye Atlas or atmosphere experiments, which was going on. But there's another possible scenario that we're all not paying attention to. During the solar flares, we had a ground level event, which was a solar radiation spike. And that can change frequency signals by affecting Earth's ionosphere, which in turn alters how radio waves propagate during solar flares. Radiation, when connected to EMFs, have been studied, and EMFs at 19 Hz, which is 19 hertz or 20 hertz, and with radiation can have you see hallucinogenic or paranormal things in the atmospheres around us. But some say that's just the veil thinning. And now that this energy and all this is coming into the world, yes, you can attribute it to what you have claimed to be a scenario. Now that we know that, protect yourself, guard yourself in these moments, because this is the times where, yes, you may see some of those things if we get more radiation spikes coming in, and if the EMFs keep coming in with low VLFs, that could be a possible scenario. I'm not claiming that it's harming people. I'm just saying what is causing to happen in our environment. But people are intelligent, animals are, and we are very linked to what's happening around us. And we felt this certain shift. We felt this moment. We felt that this was what we've been told for a lifetime, but now we're here and we have a duty to let others know. And the question is, how much more are we going to see? And that is what we're unraveling here. That's why you need to stick around here. That's why you need to, for one, tell us in the comment section what you've been experiencing. And I take those experiences from everybody new, everybody that's been here, and we make new videos off of that, because we can then together figure this thing out. This is what community is about, and this is why we here. You look through the comments and you see the most dedicated people to what we do. But if you got this far, please do not miss this, because the importance behind this is what they don't want you to know. Go watch it right now.